app or on Museum. And I would say rise and shine because, wow, the shine, it's really getting. We're about to go to the Israel Museum now for the first time himself. I mean, I don't even know how long. And I'm going there because I'm recording a video for World Mizrahi. We're actually making a collaborative with several different excellent tour guides and educators, and I'm kind of humbled to be included in this particular project. But we are talking about the 17th of Tammuz, which in Jewish tradition, Shiva Asar B'Tammuz, 17th of Tammuz, is part of the sequence of events during the Babylonian and then later the Roman siege on Jerusalem, part of the sequence of the destruction of Jerusalem. So the 9th of Av, Tisha B'Av or Tisha B'Av is when the temple was destroyed. The 17th is when the walls were breached. And that is considered to be a traumatic event, which in Jewish history is related to several other events which happened on that very same day. One of the things that happened on that day is the tablets were broken. I'm not talking about your iPhone, your iPad, even though with all of the new regulations and stuff, especially working behind the scenes on Facebook targeted ads, believe me, I want to break a few tablets. But I'm actually talking about the two tablets known as the Luchot, which on the 17th of Tammuz were shattered and broken by Moshe, by Moses at Mount Sinai. And that's because of the making of the golden calf. How do I make a video about that in the Israel Museum? Or in fact, how do you make the idea is to really have tours around the country that are related to the 5 different things that happen on Shiva Asar B'Tammuz, on the 17th of Tammuz. And it's very challenging, which is why we've had to be very creative. I'm going all out here with my creativity in art history and Jewish history and archaeology, and I'm going to try to put together some interesting idea that's going to be a tops 6 minutes long in the Israel Museum. What I'm thinking of doing, I'm not going to tell you all. You're going to have to follow to find out a little bit more, but I'm going to give you a little bit of a heads up. I'm going to talk about there's a bronze calf that is found around Samaria from the what's known as from the 12th century BC. So that's like what's known as Iron Age 1, or the period of the Shoftim, the judges. So there's that. I think it's in the display with Chatzor, which is very important, but why it's there. But I'm going to include Byzantine art, Roman period art, and also later like Renaissance and up Jewish art, where there's depictions of the tablets. And there is some other things I'm going to connect to there. And we're going to see how it's all going to come together. I also want to take us to the Shrine of the Book and talk about manuscripts and a tradition of writing things down, scribal traditions. So we're going to see how that's all going to come together today in the Israel Museum with a special video for World Mizrahi. So you should stay tuned for that video. It's coming out soon. All right, I got to go grab my coffee and